because of that, it unfortunately translated into me believing that I could only achieve a certain level of success. Hi everybody. So I hope you guys can hear me, but I am outside today, so I hope it's not too windy. But I was sitting here meditating. I did a lot yesterday, which is why I wasn't able to vlog. But then today I was sitting and reflecting, and I thought about something that I wanted to talk about, which is imposter syndrome. Now, I'm not an expert on any of this. I'm gonna say that every time I talk about something. But like, I know for me, with a lot of things that I've done in my life, I've never felt like I belonged. And I've said this before, and I'm gonna say it again. Like, I feel like I just, growing up, just was a very meek, mild sort of person who didn't really want to, like, do anything risky or branch out, or very sheltered, you know what I'm saying? And because of that, it unfortunately translated into me believing that I could only achieve a certain level of success, or when I get around people, like in my industry, for example, I'm like, oh God, I'll never be as good as them, So when people give compliments, it's just like, are you just being nice to me, or do you mean it? Because I've had this perception my whole life that I was just good enough, mediocre, safe, So I was sitting here thinking and meditating, and I just was like, dang, like, what is this feeling? What is this thing that I'm feeling that's starting to rise up? And it's the removal of imposter syndrome. I feel like we start out as kids, and sometimes we're led to believe that this is how the world works, this is what you need to do, this is how you stay safe. And our parents do it, with love. Sometimes it's not helpful. And I'm thinking about it now, and it's like, it's insane. Definitely look up imposter syndrome. There's way more detail on it. Maybe we could start a whole conversation about it, because it's just like, it's crazy to me. Like, wow. But yeah, that feeling of never belonging in spaces that you actually belong in, and in crafts and activities that you feel like, oh, I could never do that, but you're actually way above average. Sound familiar? If so, it may be something to think about, maybe something to journal about, because I have a hard time sometimes when I'm journaling. Like, what am I grateful for? What am I doing? Who am I? Who am I? And I feel like that's the center of imposter syndrome, is the question of who am I? Because you start to believe that you don't fit in anywhere, and that you're not good enough for this, you're not good enough for that. Like, as much as you may do, we are so hard on ourselves. I'm hard on myself every day. So this one's going to be really short. I told y'all I was going to keep them tiny. But if you're feeling kind of out of whack, if you're feeling like you're this new person who's in an old environment, and you have this goal you want to get to, but you feel like, ooh, I don't know if I'm going to get there. I'm not good enough. I see all these other people doing this, and I don't know if I can do it. Really sit down and think about who you are. Think about who you are. Spend some time alone. Go to the park. Sit for an hour. Breathe. Stare at the sun. Meditate. It'll come to you. You'll slowly start to figure out who you actually are, what you like to do, what works for you, what doesn't work for you, and what your abilities really are, without the filter of what anybody else has told you or made you believe. It's just an idea. So yeah, I love you guys. I think that there's going to be a little bit more to this vlog, so stay tuned. I'm not sure yet. But I wanted to give y'all that little note for today. I hope these are fun and inspirational. I'm going to be double uploading today, so stay tuned. I told y'all more stuff is coming. I usually do very silly things, or food related things, or short films, skits, that kind of stuff. That's typically my content. But just with everything going on, I felt called to do this, and I'm going to keep doing this and making these kind of videos because I feel like we need them. I hope y'all can hear me. So yeah, stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe, follow all of my social medias, and yeah, announcement coming soon. So stay tuned.